Okay, you guys, so let's get started with this makeup tutorial. So as I stated, I'm going to be using this Profusion palette. So this one I picked up at Walmart, and this one, let me see if it has a shade or anything. You know, I don't even see, it had the wrapper on it and it said it's a clutch, like Profusion clutch. So yeah, but this is how it looks. It does have a mirror. It's real cute. It looks like all cool tones. Let me see, there are the tones right there. So yeah, so it's just I don't believe that I did see like a warm tone palette. So hold on, guys. So yeah, so I picked this up. My nose is running. Get off camera and just kind of pat it. Okay. So yeah, so I didn't see a warm tone, but maybe they do have a warm tone. I haven't checked the Profusion or Walmart website. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how this one performs, this palette. From here, it looks a little warm tones up here, but then the cooler tones are at the bottom kind of area. So yes, I'm so nervous, or not so nervous. I'm somewhat nervous, but you know, it is what it is. This is a beauty channel, so I want to incorporate a lot of different kinds of videos. So I'm hoping that you enjoy it. If you do, I can do more palette eyeshadow looks. So just let me know in the comments down below. If you have not subscribed, I would love to have you join my family to Gina's Beauty Room, where we do all things beauty related in this room for my channel. So anyway, so let's get started. So the first thing I will do, I did do my face already, but let me show you the products that I did use today. So for primer, I did use this beauty blender that I got from, it's called the Leveler. It's a pore minimizing primer, and it's in the shade light medium. It kind of reminds me of the Professional, the Benefit Professional. And yeah, it really like blurred my pores. And some of the fine lines underneath my eyes. So, and then for the foundation, oh, did I say I picked this up for, I think, $7.99 at TJ Maxx. And then this is the foundation I use, very full coverage. Every once in a while, I feel like a little granule on my skin, but then it does blend out. But this is really nice. It has hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, and it is true to what it says. It is buildable. And it is very pretty when you do build it. It's not cakey looking. It's cruelty free and vegan, which is a plus for Profusion. And it's the feel good skin. So, and this one was fairly inexpensive too. And I did pick this up at Walmart as well. Okay, and then for the under eye, I did use this at the Dollar General. You can get this brand, this Believe Beauty Under Eye Dark Circle Corrector. And mine's in the shade light medium. Then I did use these two because I do have dark circles. I am a little bit older. So yes, I did use this Tarte Shape Tape and this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. The reason I use the Hydrate because I think this could be a little too drying for my under eyes. So, and yeah, it kind of balances each other out. And then for eyebrows, I did use these three products. So I did use this J-Cat. This is in the shade blonde, or yeah, the blonde for the inner side, and then the outer side I did use this crop one. And so this one's in the dark brunette shade. So that I use for the outer and to line the bottom of my brows. And then this is what I topped it off with, this clear brow gel. I love the fact that this one has a little tiny bristle brush. So you can really get in there, you know, in each individual eyebrow hair, and it keeps it in place for the most part. And then I totally forgot to put this. So I did try to add a little bit. As you can see, you guys, I do tear up a lot on my left eye. Not on my right, just on my left. And I totally forgot to put this on. But anyway, so I'm almost done with this tube. So, and then for bronzer, I did put, oh, for my powder, I did use my Cody Airspun, but I do have it in here, like that. So I do use that for my baking and my overall setting powder. And then for the bronzer, I did use these two. So this one I picked up at TJ Maxx, the Light Shifter Finishing Veil and Vapor 4. So it's real pretty. It gives like a little sheen to your skin as well, a little bit of a glow. And then I use this to bronze it, to contour a little bit more. So that's where you can see the darker spots. And then on my nose too. And then for the highlight, I did use a combination, or actually, let me go back to blush, this Creme Shop and the shade Aurora. I picked this up for, I think, $3.99 at TJ Maxx or even Marshall's. But yeah, this is really, really nice. It's like you were out in the sun. There we go. Real pretty. And then I've been liking to put the blush kind of like over the nose a little bit. And then for the highlight, last but not least, I did put this ColourPop in the shade Pink Truffle over kind of like a blush topper. And then on top of this one, I put this HyperReal MAC highlighter. This is a trio, and I used this shade right here just to put in the very little high cheekbones. Oh, we have cheat over here too, guys. So yeah, I don't know what shade this is in, but I think it was on the box. But anyway, so let's get started with the eyeshadow look. So I'm just gonna go with it. Let's see what I come up with this time. So yeah, so I'm going to use this brush from Smashbox. This is the all over shadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and go. Let's see if I can. Oh, and I do want to mention to you guys, when I was in the 3rd grade, I had eye surgery. So there was like a cyst behind my eyeball. And so they had to extract that, take it out. And then so it left my eye a little bit more protruding, my right eye. So it's kind of tricky putting on shadow products, especially when I do or when I attempt a cut crease, because I still haven't quite got that down for my eye shape since they're both like so different. So I'm still working on that. I love makeup. I love messing around with makeup, but I did find a good little technique that I like to use just to kind of even out my eye look. Considering that I have different eye shapes. So let's just go ahead and get started. So this one is in the shade, I may have to hold it like this. So this one's in the shade Famous. So I'm going to take that and tap a little bit all over my lid. And the reason I do this is because it provides like a soft, like canvas base to prepare for the other shadows to blend in even, easier, more like gliding and powdery. But anyway, so here's the eye that I should have put some of that stuff, but okay, so we're going to put some at the bottom. Okay, so next we're going to go into, we're going to use this brush, the BH Cosmetics. It's the Studio Pro 5. So we're going to go in with a little bit of we'll do this one right here. Or should we we'll do this one. Tap off the excess. So I'm going to just very, very lightly in circular motions and windshield wiper motions, all about right there. So hope you guys are doing okay. I always like to ask how you're doing. Life is crazy right now. Life is busy at work. I'm sure it is for y'all as well. Just everyday life is kind of weird. So now you're starting to see some dimension on the eyelid. So now we're going to do the other one. Same thing. So again, you see as I even close my eye, it protrudes a little bit, but we're going to try to work with that. And light pressure. And the more that you hold the edge or the tip of the shadow brush, I find the more easily dispersed it gets. Versus holding it tight. Like you barely want to kind of hold onto the brush. The handle of the brush. Okay, so there is that. And I do always like to go on the bottom of my lash line, whatever color I use, for a quick dimensional look. And it also kind of hides, it's just a trick, it hides your little fine lines and that you do have if you are a little older. So again, we're going to put some at the bottom. Again, just to give it some dimension and kind of even out everything together. Okay, so next we're going to move on to a smaller tapered brush, which I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. So I don't know if you can, let me see if I can show you. So this one's a little bit bigger, so this one's a little bit smaller. This one's the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush. So, and I just picked this one up. I have lots of brushes. Okay, so we are gonna do even a little darker shade now. So let's go in with this one. You know what? Let's mix this and this one. So again, keep it at the outer. Trying to be a little bit more precise now. I'm going to try to make this a quick and easy look. I'm not going to go too all out there with this look. This is just going to be a simple glam look because I am going to put, I don't know if I want to put lashes today. I'm not too sure. Hopefully this is a good angle for you. And then again, I do love to put it the same colors at the bottom lash line. And if it does end up looking too shadowy at the bottom lash line, at the end we will fix it. Okay, so next we are going, let me see if that, I may need to add a little bit more because my eye shapes, like I said, are different. I think my dogs are right at the door, so if you can hear them, I'm sorry. Okay, so next we are going to move on to even a smaller brush. So I'd say the more fluffy to the more smaller brush you get, the better the shadow effect will look and the more gradient it'll look. So next we're going to move on to, let's do this darker shade right here in the shade VIP. Tap off the excess. And then now we're going to start shaping the little outer V. Hopefully it's clear enough for y'all to see. And I do like to bring it along the lash line here at the bottom right there. Not all the way in, but okay, so here's where I'm going to start doing the little V shape. See how it's, I'm going to start coming up. Let me see if I can get closer for you guys. And I'm applying light pressure as I come further in. See that? So again, we're going to get the same color. We're going to do the other side. So we're going to start to make the V. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky for me, because the indentation of this eye is different than this eye. So I have to make it look the same. So I'm going to bring it in like I did the other side. Not all the way in, but along the lash line. I'm not getting any excess because I feel that I do have enough still on my brush. So now we're starting to do the little light pressure as I come in. See, it's starting to look blotchy right there, which always on that skin, it's very sensitive on my eye that it just, it never goes, like right now it looks different, right? But you know, at the end it'll come together, so just bear with me. So right now it doesn't look quite blended, but I do like to blend it. But if you like it just the way it is, like a little not blended, that's nice too. So it's just your preference. So I'm gonna, again, like I said, I always use the same brush and bring it down and the outer half. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to show. And you know, here's the thing too. I like to get that same color and even go just a little bit darker right there, you know. Just play around with makeup, you guys. It just takes, it takes practice, you know, until you tweak it to how you want. I'm going to go back to the previous brush that we used. Oh, and by the way, this one was a Morphe M507 brush. It's like a little tapered. And then I'm going to go back with this brush and just kind of blend the outer edge of everything now. With no excess product. I did not get any excess product. So now it looks a little more like gradient. I'm just trying to blend everything together. To look at, see, and this one already looks like there's more shadow on here only because the eyelid space is wider, my eyelid space, than this one. So it is what it is. That's just how it's going to be. I am going to go into now even, actually the darkest shade, we'll do it at the end, but I want to put some on my lid. I like to use my finger for this part. So I am going to get, let's try this color. That's in the shade Sparkling Water. Did I get Sparkling? Oh no, I got, Beverly Hills. Okay. So I'm going to put some just there on the inner part. Just to give it some dimension. And so this one is, this is the tricky part because this eye protrudes, so the more light it's going to catch. So I have to do this one a little less pigmented than this side so it can look even out. But I think I found my groove, you know. Is that funny? Groove. So there is that. So I am going to grab that same brush and just kind of blend it again, just kind of marry everything together. Okay, so then next I'm going to get a more tiny little brush. And this one is Small Precision Brush from e.l.f. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and get, let's do, you know what? I want a black color now. So this one does not have a black color. So any other black color shadow that you have, and I love to use this one from Mally. But I think this is the only black that they have. So I'm going to get some there, tap off the excess. And then I'm going to go all along the lash line. And it's not perfect because I am still going to smudge it a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing with this side. I want to try to make this video only like 30 minutes. And right now we are at 20. You think we could do it? We'll find out, right? So I'm just going all along the lash line, right at the line. And with this one, I got to go even smaller so that way you can see the same amount of lid space. So yeah, it does get a little tricky, but like I said, I think I found my groove. That's funny to say. I'm going to go back with this brush, which is the Morphe M507, and kind of smudge the top part of all that little black shadow that we put on. See? And you guys, there's some fallout, but at the end we'll go back and we'll cover that up. So again, I'm going to use the same brush with that black, and we're going to go all along the lash line now. Hopefully this is easy to follow. And you know, it goes a lot quicker when, of course, I'm not filming. And then go back to this brush and just kind of blend it all out. But since I'm showing you guys, it's taking a little bit more time. Okay, so next I'm going to use that same black, and I'm going to go even more precise. So this one I picked up at TJ Maxx from Zoeva, the 317 wing liner brush. I think I've stated before, I don't use like liquid liners too much, so I like to use these. So now I'm going even further in towards the lash line, right as close as I can get to the lash line to make it look like a liner, or to darken up my lash line to make it look like my lashes are even fuller. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, same thing at the bottom, right along. Let me see if I can get closer. The lash line. Okay, and then go back with like something like this and just kind of blend it. Okay, so I got a little bit of fallout, so what I'm gonna do is get just a regular powder, skin tone powder. This is the Mineral Fusion in the shade Warm 2. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get this with the previous brush that I used for my concealer and just tap some in and just kind of try to take some of that away. Hopefully you can see. And at the same time, it'll kind of brighten up your under eye. Do y'all see that? Okay, see how it brightens up a little bit? Okay, so next I'm going to get, let's go back to this palette. And we are going to get the, let's see what brush we can use. This is a little brush I like to use for the brow bone highlight. This is, see, I'm reaching for Morphe. Morphe has some good brushes, you guys. And this is just what I'm reaching for. I have tons of brushes, but I'm going to mix these two colors right here. And we're going to go along the brow bone just to give it some height to the brow. Same thing on that side. See that? And then the inner side, I'm use the same brush, but get just the regular flesh tone and then just outline the inner side like that. It kind of like chisels out your eyebrows in a way. And then I'm still going to use this one, and I'm going to get those same colors. Well, this one, let's just go for this one. No, I'll mix the two. These do have a little bit of kickback, and then I'm going to go on the inner side, which I think it needs more. Here, let me do that on both. Yeah, I do think it needs more, what do you call it? I'm going to get this Smashbox primer water, or not primer water, and I am going to wet it, and then we'll go back with those colors and then see if it'll brighten up even more. Yeah, it sure did. Okay, and then also, since we're there, we're going to get some, and let's apply some right there just to make it look a little more like fun, right? Okay, so that's that. So now we are going to move on to eyeliners. So let's use, I'm looking in my eyeliner drawer. So we're going to use this one. I just pulled it out. A High Impact Custom Black Kajal Clinique Liner. So we're going to go ahead and I like to lift my lid because I do have hooded eyes. So I'll lift it a little and then I'm going to apply some at the bottom. I always have to put it at the bottom like this, black liner. I very rarely use brown, but black's my go-to. So I'm going to do the same thing, lift a little. I know that probably looked weird. Okay, and then the bottom too, I love to apply here at the bottom. Okay, so there is that. And watch this too, guys. You can also continue if you want even a darker lash line. And don't be so precise. Just add some like that. Since it's already smoky anyway, it's going to kind of camouflage. But then you can go back with your liner brush, the one that you had, and then smudge over that. If you just wanted it a little bit more like smoky looking. And this is the part where I tweak if I need to. Smudge that eyeliner out. Okay, so there is that. So now I'm going to put some mascara on. So I am going to use, let's see, trying to look for something. You know what? I haven't used this, of course, on camera. So let's use this e.l.f. I don't know where I put that, the newest one I got. I should have brought it with me. Okay, so anyway, so we can use this mixed with the waterproof. Where did I put it? This one, the Sky High. So we'll put this one on first. We're almost done. Hang in there. You know what? Let me get some coffee. Okay. So we'll put this one on. I like to put some on the top and the bottom. Give this video a thumbs up if y'all are enjoying it, if y'all like these videos, because I don't, like I said, this is my first get ready with me or like eyeshadow look. Eyeshadow tutorial, but I can do them more if y'all enjoy them. So just please let me know. I need to know what y'all want to see. That'll really help me out. And even though I have different eye shapes and stuff, this can help you guys out, or maybe it's just for entertainment. You know, you want to see how, you know, I put my eyeshadow look on or makeup, which, you know, that's fine too. Just whoever can get inspiration, can learn, can find this entertaining. That's what, you know, these videos are for. So yeah, just let me know if you don't mind. And you know, you guys, I want to do a Q&A and giveaway. That's what I want to title my video. Q&A and giveaway. So if y'all aren't following me on my Instagram, I'd love for y'all to follow me. I'll link it, you know, down below. Or just put my Instagram handle down below. I do have TikTok as well that I post little videos of little, you know, Amazon finds I get in, eBay finds, acrylics. I'm really big on organizers. So if y'all like that kind of stuff too, and everything is usually located all in this beauty room. So I'd appreciate if y'all go follow me there. I just started those social medias and I'm having fun with it, you know. I do work full time. I work out of town even, so I'm gone like 10+ hours a day. But I still, oh no, I still find time for makeup and beauty and stuff. uh, beauty routines, night skincare routines, because it's just so relaxing and it's such a passion of mine. So yeah. Okay, and then on the bottom, we're going to use, let's see, this one. We're almost done. So this is the waterproof. Since I do water on my lower lash line, I do like to use waterproof. Okay. Oops, I'm hoping I'm not out of frame. Okay, and then maybe I can add some for the curl up here. Oh, maybe I didn't let it dry enough. Let's go ahead and go to the lip liner, and then we'll go back for a final layer for the lashes. And these lashes too, guys, are longer than this one. That's life, right? That's life. So now we're gonna go on to, I did pick up a couple of lip products. So this one from Target, this is the Jason Wu lip liner, and let's just see. So this one's in the shade, what is the shade? Ah, I dropped it. Okay, so this one's in the shade Adore, or Sill, SILL01 Adored. So this one's Adored. So this is how that looks. So a liner, lip line. I do like to go a little bit outer, a little overlining. I'm never too precise, actually, on any part of my makeup routine. I can be when I'm like really getting ready. Did y'all get that? But for the most part, I have to get ready quick. My weekends are what I have fun with makeup, because during the week, no, I'm too busy. Okay, so that's all over, and then we'll move on to, where's that other thing I just had? Oh, this one, from the Creme shop. I got this at HEB here in Texas. So this is the Creme de la Gloss lip gloss in the shade Just Peachy. So, and I'm sure you can go on the cremeshop.com, you know, the cosmetics website. Oh my goodness, that's real light. Kind of thick too. Real buttery but thick. Just be cautious because it could look really goopy quick. But anyways, so let's go back with that layer as I was talking about. So let's see here. This may be running low on, maybe I need to open up a new one. I do have a new one because I like this specifically for my lower lash line. But if you use waterproof, if you use waterproof on the, you know, it'll help hold the curl. For me anyway, it does that. See, and these eyelashes on this eye are much trickier than the eyelashes on my left eye. They go like all different directions, but like I said, it is what it is. So you know, I just gotta work with it, and at the end of the day, it's okay, you know. It is a-okay. My grandma used to say that a lot. A-okay. But anyways, you guys, I think that we are just about done. So that is the mascara. Again, I forgot to add that. You know what? Let's go ahead and go in with that same powder. Just to kind of make sure everything looks good. So that is the eye look. And at the end, usually I'll just, you know, just go in and just blend everything together, just to make it look more seamless. But anyways, you guys, so this is the end look. It's just a simple little glam look, you know, everyday look. But I think it came out good. So anyways, you guys, so this was this palette featuring also, you know, this is new, and this, where is it at? The lip liner. This lip liner I really liked. From Jason Wu. You can find this at Target in the shade Adored. So this was really nice. This could be a little goopy, but if you're careful with it, it's very nice. It very hydrating. It's not sticky at all. And then this one is really nice, you know, especially I think it's nice for just like an everyday look. It doesn't come with a black shadow, which I tend to look for that in eyeshadow palettes, but I always have this one ready at hand with me. You can just get a single black shadow of your choice and then use that as your, you know, smoky part of your makeup routine. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, stay tuned for more tutorials or eyeshadow looks. If you like these, give it a thumbs up. That way I know you do like it. And comment down below if you want to give me some tips. I can learn from y'all too. So we'll see you guys. Thank you. Bye.